Hey, what's up? I'm Zach, and this is another weekly video devotion. This week, I have something really short for us from Philippians 1, verse 2, and it reads, "Grace and peace to you from God our Father and the Lord Jesus Christ." Notice the order of the words. Grace comes before the word peace, and this isn't on accident. And I want to explain the significance of that order by breaking down the verse. But before we get to the verse itself, we need to talk a little bit about Philippians and then narrow down our discussion from there. The book of Philippians is first and foremost simply a letter written by Paul to the church in Philippi. And so letters today have formats that you follow depending on the type of letter. And it's the same for letters during the time of the Roman Empire. And when Paul wrote this letter, it's the same thing. There's formats that you follow that everyone recognizes. And this verse is actually part of the formal greeting of Philippians. So if you think about a contemporary example, you're writing a letter and you open it up with, "Dear John Doe, I hope this letter finds you in good spirits." It's simply just an easy way to open up a letter, and you recognize it. It's just what you do. And that's the same for this verse. But the cool thing is, Paul often uses ordinary things like this greeting to make profound statements. And that's what's happening here. In grace and peace to you, Paul is making a play on words. For the Greek words, greetings and grace, the Greek word for greetings is cherion, and the Greek word for grace is charis. They look the same when they're spelled out, and they sound similar at the very beginning. So normally a letter would read simply "greetings to you," but in the verse, greetings is replaced by grace, so it reads "grace to you." But there's more than just a play on words here. He's also telling us something about peace as well. So the Greek audience would have recognized the play on words, and the Hebrew audience would recognize the inclusion of the word peace, as it would serve as a similar purpose as the common greeting shalom. Now, shalom is very complex, but for our purposes, think of it as a perfect and complete peace in all areas of existence. So when someone says shalom to someone else, that's really what they're saying. They're saying perfect and complete peace to you. And the Jewish audience would recognize and know this. Paul, with the way he has worded this greeting, has made it more uniquely Christian by combining Greek elements and Hebrew elements to tell a Christian truth. And I think that's really cool. He is saying grace, which comes from Christ, precedes peace, which is shalom, which is a state of being. So one must rely on Christ for peace. Perfect peace is found only after the grace of Christ. So grace is the first step to walking in peace in your life with your neighbors, with your friends, with your job. Everything you do finds perfect peace when we start relying on God's grace in our life. I just want us to remember that as we go throughout the day, to always rely on God's grace. And as grace comes into our life, I think perfect peace begins to happen, and we start walking in that peace. Thanks for watching, and as always, if you have questions, please contact me and ask them. I'll be glad to help you find an answer and lead you in the right direction. If you have time, go like this video on my YouTube channel and subscribe. God bless you all, and see you later.